Hey Aries, I hope that you're all doing well. Sorry, coming in a bit cold here. Um, I didn't like that reading earlier. I felt that it was quite specific, even though it was supposed to be general. Regardless, I'm gonna do a redo and another one for love. Aries, love. What do we got? Sagittarius energy again. Create for spirit. Ooh, some of you might feel that spirit in your belly. You might feel that excitement. You might feel spirit pushing you towards stability or towards marriage, possibly, because this four is making me think of the Four of Wands, which is celebrations, union, soulmate energy, and Sagittarius as well. Possibly you're dealing with a Sagittarius or you're going to meet them in Sagittarius season. Now, interestingly, that did come up in the first read also. But what's interesting too is that two fire signs, I can't even imagine what that would be like. That's got to be a lot of passion, a lot of passion. And it's making me think of the rune Kinas, which is fire and knowledge and seeking, shining the light on things, growing together. So possibly there's Kinas right there. So possibly that could be a soulmate of yours that's coming in or has done. And it's a very spiritual bond. But fire also has the capacity to create, right? Because there's that spark. So what is it that you're creating? What is Aries creating, please? Attraction. So perhaps Spirit is going to be bringing someone to. Now, it is the 4th month as well, so there's 4. Perhaps Spirit is bringing you this love this month. In your own season. Happy birthday, Aries, by the way. So you attract this romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Interesting. Let's get some more cards here. What is the situation, or how is Aries person showing up? How will they show up? Give us some more information about Aries person, please. 4 of Swords, but in reverse. So this person, maybe after some time of being single, if you're spending a lot of time online, maybe that's where you're going to meet them, especially in the lockdowns right now. It could be that you're talking about the pandemic for some reason. Maybe you're going to share the same views, or you'll be stating how you feel about ways, especially with this creative energy, ways in which the lockdown could have been handled better, or the pandemic response could have been handled better. And maybe in that conversation, you're going to find somebody who finds you very attractive, and next thing you know, it creates that spark from Kinas, and all of a sudden, bang, it starts a spiritual union. Maybe it was just the most bizarre way you ever thought that you would meet somebody, and then you end up meeting the love of your life just simply from a forum. 2 of Swords. This is how the person sees you. I feel like because this is new, I don't think they even see you coming. I don't think they even were planning on finding love, for that matter. I think that they were just doing their own thing, going day by day. They've got this, oh wow, I've never even noticed this before, but this woman has a bouquet of roses on her lap, and she's just sitting there. She's just sitting there calm, happy go lucky, whatever, not feeling overly emotional. But again, with the blindfold on, this is going to come as unexpected. I don't think that love was planned for it, but again, look at all that fire and that energy that's coming down. It's like bang, and it just causes the tsunami. So I'm getting this feeling like maybe that's where some of you are going to meet the person that you are meant to be with, a soul partner perhaps, or even a soulmate, but there is attraction. And that Four of Swords, interestingly too, Sagittarius is about knowledge seeking, and so is Kinas. So maybe you might even be learning more about some topic of interest of yours, and that's where you run into this person. And I do feel like it's online for some reason. So if some of you have dating profiles set up, perhaps you're going to be meeting somebody very significant here in April. Eight of Pentacles, mastering a craft. So this could also be in terms of learning more. So maybe if you're in some forums, possibly, maybe even on Twitter, it happens, believe it or not. Check out Twitter relationships, Twitter love. Also, it could happen on Facebook. It happens a lot. People reconnect, or they connect with new people. Friends of friends reach out. Maybe you don't even see this coming, and someone's going to reach out to you. And it could be a friend of a friend. Maybe you all decide, what is that? Do any of you do some kind of like group hangouts online, like games or something? I don't know what that is, but maybe that's what you'll be doing to deal with the seclusion and to manage the anxiety of being in lockdowns, if you are. And you didn't even see it coming because you're just sitting on the fence doing your own thing, and then bang, as you are working in this group and playing games online, whatever be the case, you meet somebody. Interesting. But again, this is about acquiring knowledge as well. So maybe, like I said, for some of you who might go into forums, or maybe you're in group chats, and maybe you're seeking out information on something, that's when all of a sudden, because this is also like a torch, right? So it's like you're seeking out knowledge on something. You're seeking a path forward, or maybe you're working on your spirituality. Maybe you've joined an online spiritual group, okay? That happens too. And then all of a sudden from there, the person that you're meant to meet happens to be there at the same time. That's very interesting, because this is also how the person will see the connection, is that they want to put the effort in, get to know you, and work on it. What does Aries want, or what does Aries need, please, Spirit? What does Aries want or need? There's that Knight of Wands energy in reverse. So I don't know if you're wanting freedom right now. Maybe you're getting really frustrated with the lockdowns. Maybe you need the freedom to be able to get out and about. But there's something about, see, the Knight of Wands in reverse is a player, somebody who isn't honest. And I think, if some of you have recovered from a bad relationship and you're worried and you're searching for something different than what you've experienced in the past, someone who will put the work in and will put the effort in, Spirit is telling you, don't focus on the things that you don't want. Because when you focus on the things that you don't want, that's what you actually create. And that's what you actually attract. So Spirit is saying what you are manifesting is what you put your focus on. So if you think often about the things that you don't want in a partner, Spirit doesn't understand I don't They simply understand bad person. So if that makes sense to you, it's almost like you need to not focus on the things that you don't want and make a list of the things that you do want and only allow yourself to focus on that. And that is how you will attract the right person, or the person with the attributes that you want. That could be it. Spirit, you are always full of interesting messages. And I say that because here's an idea, and here's a way to look at it, right? Whatever you're looking at right now, let's do a little test here. Whatever you're looking at right now, focus on something on this table. I'm going to focus on this rune. So as I focus on that rune, I don't see the details or anything around, because I'm only just looking at that. So if you're only just looking at the things that you don't want, that's all you're going to find. Oh my gosh. It's shedding light onto this for you. That is so powerful. Kina, this is telling that's one of the keys to unlocking a way forward for you. It's shining light on why you might be attracting these types of people, is because maybe you've made a list of I don't wants as opposed to I do wants, and then just focused on the good things. So then your mind will automatically focus and look for those who have each and every one of the attributes that you're looking for. Wow, that's crazy. So what is the obstacle or the blockage for Aries, please? Six of Cups. This is a card about feeling supported, emotionally supported, giving, kindness, generosity, mostly support, because you can see the way that the individual is giving a flower. It's also about the inner child. So Kinas might also be having you go through a spiritual awakening at this point in time, where you're looking at possibly ways that your childhood affected you. Maybe there's some recreation of past pains and heartaches. Maybe you grew up in a situation where your family wasn't very supportive to you, and that is what you're used to. So you continue to attract people that don't stick around or aren't supportive and loving and nurturing and caring. Now, for others of you, if you do have a supportive family, but perhaps you learned the lesson the hard way, that there are people out there, because maybe you trusted too much, that there are people out there that don't mean what they say. Possibly you could be focusing on that because of the shock of it, and so that focus is continuing to attract. So the challenge here is to believe that whatever you plant will grow. So it's a matter of getting back to focusing on loving and nurturing and kind people, kind partners, partners who will show up for you. There's something about the past here as well, right? Because the Six of Cups is about being nostalgic, thinking about the past, which would make sense. So Kinas, and the way that it's fallen, is looking forward, not backwards. So Spirit is asking you to look forward and make greater, because that looks like a greater sign. Make greater what you focus on and want, not the things of the past that you don't want. That's pretty cool. So let's see what the possible outcome for Aries is going to be. Possible outcome. 10 of Swords. Yes, it's going to be the ending of those negative thoughts and focusing on the things that didn't work in the past, the things that brought you upset. The ending of those thoughts and that focus is here. Now you'll focus on the things that you do want, that will make you happy. That's beautiful. So maybe even as well, Spirit is asking you to embrace Sagittarian energy, and Sagittarian is also the seeker of knowledge. They're the ones that are always out there looking for more wisdom. And if you want to create a stable foundation for yourself, whatever your situation was, I feel as though it's a matter of making a list and really writing down each and everything that you want in a partner. And every day you get up and you look at it. And if your mind tries to take you back to things in the past that you had to heal over, say, thank you, but I choose to focus on love and support and this and that, and then pull out your list. It's a way to also train your mind. It's like neuroscience, right? Surrender to Spirit. There you go. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. Spirit also hears you, I feel, hence the 4. Spirit wants to create this foundation for you, but they want to create it in the way that you want it to be as well. They're co-creating with you. So if you just simply focus intently on what you do want and believe that it's going to come and release it, Spirit will bring it for you. I'm getting one more card for you. So, what's coming in the near future for Aries? There's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into this situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So, again, I feel like this is confirmation for those who may ruminate on the past or think about the past a lot. Those thoughts are the focus that are creating what you manifest. So Spirit, I feel, hears your prayers, and they want to bring you that person who will make you happy, who will be there for you. However, it's what you focus on. So focus on the good things. That's awesome. All right, Aries. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Please remember, too, that these are general messages. They do not resonate for everybody. If you want a personal reading, you can definitely book one online. Or if my style doesn't really resonate for you, there's tons of amazing readers on YouTube. So feel free to reach out to any of them. But, yeah, either or, you got this. Have a great one. Bye, guys.